What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Attack Productions. Today, Bancroft joining you all once again for another matchup. And today we got Gamma taking on Zen-oh. This will be a fun blue match. We got blue-red taking on blue-green. And like always, if you enjoyed the content, let me know down below in the comments by putting something there, I guess, or hitting a button. You know what to do. Let's get right into it. So truth be told, Gamma was a deck that I think I was going to post a video on last week, and I messed up. I played the secret. I played the secret rare wrong, like the very, very end of the game. And it's one of those things like, I know how to play the secret rare. I've done it multiple times, and I messed it up. But hey, let's get into. Actually, no, it was the combination between the leader and the secret rare, because the leader has a unique activate main on the awakened side. So let's go over the leader real quick. So permanent, you don't care about energy exhaust on the unawakened side, which is really cool. Unlike Zen-oh, where we see him charging a red-blue card. Now, granted, most of Zen-oh's charge targets turn 1 will be in rest mode, and then you charge other cards afterwards, which ignores the energy exhaust as long as you have a red-blue card there. On the Gamma side, like I said, front side ignores it, which is really cool. Draw 1 when you attack. Your awaken is when your life is 4 or less, or if you have 2 or more energy in a blue-green multicolored Z extra card in your battle area. Draw 2 cards, go down to 6, and flip this card over, which is really nice. So it gives you the ability to kind of attack ahead of time, play the Z extra card, which in this deck is the Justice Impact, or Kapow or Kaboom, if you have the regular version of it. That card has a permanent that ignores energy exhaust, which is really nice. So you continue only on Red Ribbon Army cards, though. And then it has auto when you place this card in the battle area, switch up to one of your blue Red Ribbon Army leaders active. So you can attack twice with your leader, which is really cool. We got Zen-oh setting up here, getting a field card into the hand off the leader's auto when this card attacks. And you see here he did almost messed up. And don't get me wrong, I did it my first time playing this deck as well. The auto is when this card attacks, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Look top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 blue god or up to 1 blue extra card to your hand, and place remaining cards at the bottom in any order. I think the first time I did this, I shuffled it as well. So it happens. Going to game is turn 2, which is the ideal turn to kind of establish the Z extra card. But there is, like I said earlier, when I read it, there's an order to it. And here you see me starting to play it, and I stopped a second, and I'm like, wait, I don't think I played this card just yet. And I went to read it, I'm like, wait, hang on. This is wrong timing, because you want to attack first with your leader to maximize the efficiency of the deck. So here we're getting the attack out. We're comboing the additional card just to get stuff in the Z extra in case we want it for later on the road. And then we played 2 energy and go from there. Don't know why there's a slight delay there. I've already tapped the energy and moved the card over. Justice Impact, but Justice Impact also has a activate main where you can place 2 of your energies in the owner's drop. Remove this card from the game and choose all of your opponent's battle cards and KO them, which is really nice. Kind of a little yay. I don't think I've ever used that effect yet. On the weakened side for Game of 1, Game of 2, the key effect here is activate main once per turn. Add up to 2 blue red ribbon army cards from your hand to your energy, and you can't play non-red ribbon army cards, battle cards for the turn. And that's where I messed up the secret rare. The last time I played this deck, and I never really showed that video, but I used the activate main, and then I played secret rare afterwards. So I was trying to reduce cards in my hand, and I forgot that the leader states you cannot play non-red ribbon army cards. So the auto is you draw 1 when you attack, and the secondary auto will put you to 3 life pretty much. You either go down to 3 or you go up to 3, however it works out, but it puts you back to 3 energy at the end of your turn. But here we're getting that second attack out, which is kind of nice. Zen-oh is taking it. And then here we're going to do some fun stuff using 17. So we will activate main for 1 blue energy for leader's backsides, Game of 1, Game of 2, Justice. You have 2 more energy. Play this card from your hand, and then you activate main, place 1 of your energies to your owner's drop, draw 2 cards, and then that will trigger enter 13, because we're going to send that card to the drop, which auto, if your leader for 1 blue energy If your leader's backside, game 1, game 2 justice. When this card energy is placed into the owner's drop by a skill of a blue red ribbon army card in any area, draw 1 card, play this card from your drop, then add up to 1 card top of your deck to energy and rest mode. This is the end of the turn. We're not going to worry about charging a card because after this last kind of attack, we're done. So yeah, it's nice little, like, the 2 energy you play out, you pay the 2 energy to play these 2 cards, which is really nice. And in the process, you're drawing 2 cards, and you're not losing out on the energy in the end. I couldn't think of the right word. So there we just used 17 as a way of searching for a blue Android card which costs 5 or less. We added Super Combo to hand, which is really nice. And I'm thinking that I still made a misplay coming up. I don't know how much it actually changes in the long run, but there will be a misplay coming up in a second, though. Now, Zen-oh doing what Zen-oh does best, and that is playing this Beerus. Now, also, he has awakened his Zen-oh. He waked it during my turn, and just as a reminder, still has to draw when you attack, but now, for 1 blue energy, remove 1 red blue multicolor extra card in your battle area from your game. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and remove it from the game, which is really nice, kind of way to snipe a card. But this Beerus will neg a card, if I recall correctly, and then it's crit, and then it goes really well with Satisfying Parfait, which gives it like double strike plus 15k, and pretty much with the leader's auto makes that kind of free because Beerus has Invoker naturally, and then Beerus's auto for activating a red blue X card. Let's see here. If your God card with Invoker skill is in play and you switch 1 red blue multicolor extra card in your battle area to rest mode, when you activate a red blue multicolor extra card from your hand, switch 1 of your energies to active mode. What's really cool about this is that you can do this twice, or like twice 1 turn, or once during your turn, once during your opponent's turn. Also, I'm not at 5 life. I'm not sure what happened here or what the thought process here was, because you got to be at 5 life during your opponent's turn to do that effect. You can still combo the card out. You just won't get the restand on the energy. So, yeah. Do apologize for that one. But I lost train of thought because, like I saw, yeah, you could do the Zen-oh thing twice per turn, or you could do it once on your turn, once on your opponent's turn. And the way you work that out is there's another Z extra card that you could play from your Z deck, which Destruction of Mogina, and that card can also count for a thing to switching there. And see here, I used Dimension Magic to take the life. So like, it didn't. If I comboed the cards out still, I still would have been at that right moment. And that's why I said I don't think anything changes, because I still would have had 2 open energy at the end of that. But we are passing my turn. You're able to charge up to 4 on your turn, and then you use Leader's Effect. You go to 6 energy, which is really cool. There's some cool mechanics with like I don't know why I say I think, but with a Bardock card from like an expansion set that can make your leader blank its skills, so then you don't get the auto at the end of the turn, which is really nice. Here I'm trying to play Android 16. Really strong card. Does cost 2 energy to do. It is a double strike. And then at the end of your turn, you can switch 1 of your blue energies to active mode. And yeah, I got Royal God. Nope, not going to see that card be played. Absolutely love that card though. So yeah, it's double strike 20k. At the end of your turn, you switch 1 of your blue energies to active mode. So you're able to tap out and still be fine. And then activate main, add 1 blue red army card from your energy to your hand, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of the owner's deck, which I think was the big kicker for him. He didn't want me to play 16, use the effect to bottom deck his Beerus, and then he would lose out on that Beerus. I do attack here. He Sleepy Boys it and chooses not to put the card back in my hand because of how cheap it is to play it. Also, I don't think I've touched base. There are 2 different extra cards in the or field cards in the Zen-oh deck that you could play. The one the player has out right now has activate main once per turn. If you have a blue god in play, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost 7 or less and return it to the owner's hand. Really strong. The other one gives has a permanent that gives all your god with invoker skill plus 5k, I think, during your turn. Or that one's future. This one's called universe. Yeah, your god battle cards with invoker get put. No, just not during your turn. Just when whatever blah they get 5k boost, which is really nice. Makes them hard to get rid of as well. Here we're doing another search on Gamma side using 18, and we will pull this 3-drop 18 to hand as well. And I know there's a glare on my side of the mat, but I will say one of the cards in my energy now is Cell from set, I think it's set 17 or 18, where you can play it from the hand, from the energy, and it gains like, either innately has double strike. It's been a bit, let's see here. Yeah, it innately has dual attack, but activate for 1 blue, 1 green, 2 whatever. Play this card from your hand or energy. It gains double strike for the turn. And when this card's played from your energy, choose all of your opponent's battle cards and place them at the bottom of the owner's deck. So it's kind of like a way of like, hey, I have this boss monster. It's here. I'm going to save it until when I need it. Establishing another 17, because these cards are not unique by any ways. Their activate mains aren't a once per turn effect. Like, you could do this as many times as you have a card, which is really crazy. Sorry, they're once per turn, but they're not limited 1. And they're not, like I said, they're not unique. They just have a limit 1 on playing them. So as long as you could just keep establishing them, you could just pay the energy you want, ramp back up 2 more, and activate main, in this case, twice to draw 4 cards. Now, you're removing cards from your energy, but they're going to go away anyway, so why not? We do have 18 on the board now, who is kind of like 17. 1 energy to play from your hand, yada yada. But what she has is that you can pay 1 energy, and if you have 2 or more energy, draw 1 card, play this card from your hand. Sorry, the other one, activate main / battle. For 1 blue energy, place 1 of your energy to the owner's drop. Choose 1 of your blue red ribbon cards in the battle area. Switch it to active mode. So it kind of gives you another chance to attack with another card, which is kind of nice. And we're now playing the Gamma 4-drop, which at first time I read this card, I kind of read it wrong. So activate battle for 1 blue energy. If your leader is Gamma 1, Gamma 2, and your opponent has 2 more energy, you can play this card from your hand. Then your opponent discards 1 card from your hand. I initially thought this card was a card you had to play from energy, and I just misread it. But he does take care of it using Emperor's Death Beam. Invoker is such a great skill to allow all these cards to be played for practically 1 energy, even though they normally have like a 2 or 3 energy costs. So it helps out a lot. We are passing over turn now, going to the Zen-oh player. I do not remember what that card is. So if you saw in his hand, at the beginning of the game, he did tell me he had a proxy in his deck. And for the life of me, I do not remember what it is now. I don't think he gets played this game, so we're not going to worry about it. But I remember him mentioning it. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I completely just forgot what it was. So we can go to the leader. So we're checking a few areas. And we are playing Destruction of Morgana. I always forget how to actually pronounce it. But permanent, if your leader is blue, God card, reduce the combo cost of God cards of Invoker skill in your hand by 1. So cool, you could cheaply combo certain cards off that you normally wouldn't be able to combo off. And then activate battle, remove this card from the game, choose it to 1 of your Beerus cards with Invoker, and it gets plus 15,000 power for the battle. And that Beerus already has crit. And I think we saw him pull a Satisfying Parfait back to his hand, so we know it's going to come. So either we negate the attack, which we are doing that for sure, because I just don't want a potential 45k crit double strike coming at me, because either I have to combo my whole hand out to protect myself, or I'm going down to 2 life, and I just don't want to do that. But that was his turn. We're passing it back over to me. And I just realized I still have the energy marker. Have not used that at all yet. So we're going into this turn technically with 5 energy, with 2 more energy going on top of that using the leader's ability. So unless we see some interesting floodgates, this is going to be a very kind of just possible landslide. Let's see what happens. So we attack for 18. Damage was taken there. We are paying 1 for another 17, getting on the board, which kind of gives me multiple instances of the effect now if I need to do it. So we're attacking with 17 now. And we do have another cell in my energy. It is Military Terror Creation, which has an activate battle. You can use this card in a combo with it from your energy, which is why I kind of used it to pay for it. And just kind of, I think here I'm just applying pressure before I go any further. But at some point, I'm going to need to activate the battle. I think we're about to do that right now. Yeah, activating the battle. So a combo from the energy. Then honor for 1 blue, 1 green. If it's your turn, at the end of the battle, which this card was used in a combo from your hand or energy, play this card from the drop. Then add up to 1 blue or green card from your hand to your energy in rest mode. Which you can always choose not to do that. But we're getting that effect there, so kind of getting out of the way. And Zen-oh is down to 1 energy now, so it's kind of like every attack matters. Paying the 2 to play this card. And then when this card is played, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. Just to get rid of it. Didn't want to deal with any nasty invokers, but he did have the Whis and Beerus from DB3, I think it was, or DB2. DB2, I think it was, yeah. Which, so it has still an invoker skill. And I still have yet to use the leader's ability, holding it off to the very last moment to kind of continue my turn. And really, it's one of those things like if I was hit with a floodgate, then I would know to step away from it. Here we use Emperor Zep Beam once again, getting rid of all my cards, which it hurts. Paying 2 energy, we are going into the secret rare here, and at that point, the Zen-oh player realized that's game because that's gonna be 2 40k hits coming out, and then using the leader's effect afterwards to continue my plays. But thank you all for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, that's about it. Bye.